That's fun. I love doing this. I know a few of you. I don't know all of. Actually, I want to meet all of you. So on the count of three, tell me your name. 1, 2, 3, go. Nice to meet you. I'm so glad you're here. So my name is Dixon. I'm from Michigan, and I spent most of my life actually in technology. I'm a geek. Hi. And I had a very serious career, very serious career. And I quit. I quit 13 years ago to follow my dream. For me, it's all about like honoring your heart. I was ignoring my heart for so many years. I was only in my head. That's all I knew was my head space. And now I'm trying to honor my heart space, and I encourage you to do the same thing. This means so much to me because I spent so much time in a whole other world. Like my main thing was technology. I was playing classical music as a hobby since I was 10 years old. But I was very much like doing the music and not so much feeling the music. So I was focused very much on the technique, but there was really no heart to it. And so I had a life change. In 2005, I went to a festival that changed my life, just totally cracked my mind and my heart open. And I started to pay attention to my feelings. I started to pay attention to all this that I realized I was afraid of. I was closed off, and I was just worried that if I opened my heart, that I'd get hurt. And what was happening is I was shielding myself from life. And so I started to open up, I started to explore, I started to improvise, I started to get weird with music. It's so much fun. I highly encourage, find your weird, like find a way to express yourself that's uniquely you, right? It's so good. And so I switched from a normal violin to an electric violin. I was, at the time I was sitting in with bands, I was sitting with rock bands and blues bands, jazz bands, anybody that would have me. And it was so much fun, but I had to be loud to compete with the drummer. And an electric violin is very easy to be loud. But then I noticed my guitar player friends were using their feet. Like, what are you doing with your feet? And I realized they had these toys, they have these foot pedals that they can use to change the tone of the guitar or to do looping with guitar. And I was like, I wonder if you could plug an electric violin into those. Yes, you can. And so I started to collect gear. And it started with a simple setup, and it got more complicated, and more complicated, and more complicated. And eventually, a while back, I realized I couldn't buy a thing that would do what I wanted it to do. So I scrapped it all, and I created my own system. I literally wrote thousands of lines of code. Well, my point is, like, as you're finding your way to express, and I hope you have a way. I hope you have a way to share your heart with others. Like, what's your way? And if there's a system that supports you in that, awesome, use it. And if there's not, then create your own. It's worth it.